coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. Bam, 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 boom, boom. Appreciate the support. We out here, man. 33 years of prison stories, man. Appreciate everybody who came over to Instagram and rock with me this morning, man. And hopefully we get some more y'all to come on over there in that morning mud, man. We just trying to put this thing in perspective, man, and get it right, man, so we can reach the you know, the greatest potential of people that we can, man, so we can spread this message, man. So I appreciate all y'all who rocking with me, everybody who came over there. Y'all know who y'all are, and y'all who didn't, we waiting on you. We waiting on you, man. So peace and love out there, man. I don't know what I don't know what's going on with the Fleece joint, man. Y'all was one last ones, man. The numbers kind of dipped a little bit, but somebody sent me this one, man. They say you gotta do this one, you gotta do this one, man. Say Fleece talking about it because they want my perspective on it. So just the title alone, I look at it, say Fleece Johnson talks about murder in prison, which I'm intrigued to know exactly what he's talking about as well, because a lot of people don't talk about that, man. But it does happen, man. Dudes do lose their life in prison, you know. A lot more than y'all hear about too. A whole lot more than y'all hear about, because a lot of times that stuff gets swept up under the rug. A lot of times, you know, it don't really make the news like that, you know, because like I say, our life in there does not hold the same value out here as life does, which is ironic because life is life, humans are humans, you know, and you got people in there doing life because they took a life, you know what I'm saying? So, but life don't hold the same value in there, man, which is crazy. But yeah, so just the title alone, so I'm gonna check it out and you know, give my response to it, and you know, speak on it a little bit and see what's going on, man. You know, all the videos that I looked at so far of him been more or less videos that people sent me, and like I say, the thing that I get from him is that you know, he candid, he honest, he gonna say whatever comes to his mind. It's like he ain't got no filter, you know what I'm saying? So that alone should be eye-opening to people, you know what I'm saying? The man ain't got no filter. He gonna say whatever's on his mind and whatever he feel. His Fleeceology, his philosophy on the way he view things, and like it or love it, man, hate it. It is what it is, and he is who he is. And we all know, if nothing else, he's a wild, you know. So let's see what he's talking about up in here, man. This is Fleece Johnson, man, talks about murder in prison. So let's see. Let me turn this thing up. I think it was low last time. Let's see what's going on.
All right, go ahead, Fleece.
Yeah, you know, I'm wondering, how stupid can the people of corrections be to, I cuss them out, they put me on the street. And then when they put me out there, they got this little trap out here where they try to set me up to get killed, tell everybody I'm a serial rapist and all this bullshit. But you know what? This is what they trying to silence me. I know too much shit, right? And in 40 years that I did in there, I seen a lot of goddamn shit. They can make them close their goddamn prison down, right? I know secrets. A whole lot of deadly secrets. And one of them in particular, I'm going to speak on. And my friend, my agent right here, well, he's my friend, he's my agent. He tells me you about certain, don't use certain names and all this shit. But y'all know me, I'm 100. I keep it 100. I don't give a fuck about a goddamn thing. You either let me talk or I ain't gonna say shit. So in particular, I'm gonna tell you one secret. His name was Freddie Dunn. Do y'all hear me? Freddie Dunn. I want the whole America to hear this shit. he was a Muslim. I wasn't a Muslim. I'm just a rowdy motherfucker. But I ain't real proud. I stand up for people. But you know, I let people stand up for themselves too. So one night, I'm on 13.
Alright, then the first thing I get out of that is, man, you know, first of all, Fleece rocking that cowboy hat. He rocking that cowboy hat, you know, and Fleece said that you know, he take up for people. He said he wasn't a Muslim, he just was a rowdy individual, you know. I think we can concur with that, you know, because Fleece was about that work, he about that business, if nothing else. But he right what he's saying about secrets. There's no way you could be in the penitentiary for 40 years and don't know what's going on in there. There's no way. You understand? And then, like he said, he don't know what they think. And then, you know, he cuss them out. They send him out here. You know, he said they trying to get him set up. They send him out here with what we call a bone. That's like a rumor. You know, put a bad bone on his name, a bad rumor on his name, saying whether it's bad or good, we don't know. But he's saying it's not, that he a serial rapist or whatever. But we all can see that that's the narrative that they painted about him. But by listening to him, he telling y'all something different. So it's up to you to choose what you choose to believe. But, you know, that's the same thing I say about Bo, man. You know, Bo come out here, man, and, you know, Bo know everything about the prison, man. You know, you gonna know everything because you done been in there so long. You done seen everything. You know all of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know this. So he feel the same way. He coming out here and people is, you know what I'm saying, is messing with him and messing with him. So he's saying that he getting ready to drop it on him. He getting ready to tell him what's going on. You know, so I'm intrigued too. And he talking about murder, so let's see what he's talking about.
Left. I'm on 13 left. Freddie Dunn was in the next cell next to me. I think we was the only two blacks on the walk at the time. The rest of them was white boys. They're real racist. Skinheads, powerful. They powerful too. So
Now I'm stopping right there. Now see, I see it. I read in between them lines. You know what I'm saying? Now him and another dude is the only two black dudes on the block, and it's a racist block. See, they put them in the setup games. Them the setup games, man. I told y'all when I was in the jail and I got to find so much of all them blocks, and then they put me in the block with all of the racist dudes. I was the only black dude in there and they jumped me. You know what I'm saying? So they would do that to you if you were around a racist administration and they don't like you. That's the setup. They gonna put you in there where hopefully you get killed or punished or worse. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they do. So for him to say that off the rip, that him and the other dude, the only two dudes on the block, when you in there with skinheads and all of these other racist group, bikers and all, man, come on, man. You already know what it is. That's the setup. That's the setup game. You know, so, yeah.
one night, I kept hearing some gagging. You know, sound you make in your throat when somebody's choking you or something. You know, the gagging sound. So I grabbed my mirror. I had a little piece of mirror. Stuck it out the bottom. Tried to look down and see maybe somebody's sucking a dick. Right? I want to find out who's doing that. So I don't see nothing. So when I looked around the corner into his cell, these white boys, inmates, they already hung him. He was already dead. Hung him from the ceiling.
I don't know if we should talk about that.
Nah, we will talk about it. Man, fuck them.
Hey man, that's crazy, man. That's a terrible transition though, because he said that he thought somebody might have been doing something else. He said he wanted to find out who was doing that. But now he talking about something serious. He talking about, you know, some inmates in there and then hung somebody. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? And they cover it up. They'll make it look like it's something else. But it happens. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm getting from this is, if the inmates is in his cell and then did this to him in his lockup time, then they couldn't get out unless the police let them out. That's the only way they can participate in it. The police got to open your door. They got the keys to the door. So that's the only way it can go down, man. So that's crazy. But let's see.
Hungry man from the goddamn ceiling. Hung him from the ceiling. So I eased back in my thing. They came out the door. And the guard put them back in their cell. And I know the name of the guard that was working the walk at night, that opened the door and let them do that. And then next thing you know, here come a guard walk through like he's making rounds. We got one swing, and then here come everybody and they cut him down. Oh, he hung himself. Bullshit.
What was his name?
Freddie Dunn. Out of Louisville.
It's so easy to save money with welcoming.
That's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, you know, that's some type of stuff. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? He called it names and everything, so he could open up a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying? He could open up a whole lot of stuff, man. He could open up a whole lot of investigations. You know, there's no statutory limitations on murder. You know what I'm saying? Which, if it happened the way he explained it, that is murder. That's straight murder. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, things like that go on, man. You know what I'm saying? Things like that go on. And some people, like, you know, obviously like him. Like I said, there's a lot of implications when you're speaking about stuff like this. So, obviously, he ain't tripping. He ain't scared. He say he gonna speak about it anyway. But trust and believe, things like that go on, man. You know, you got COs who open the doors and let dudes go in there, and, you know, even if they don't die, you got COs who open the door and let dudes go in there and stab dudes up. I told y'all about the story on Greensville, man, when old dude got the lawsuit like that because they let dude go in there, another inmate go in there with the whole body armor on and stab him up. How you gonna get stabbed in segregation? How? Your door supposed to be locked. Don't nobody supposed to be out but the police. So, you know, things like that do happen, man, and people don't realize it out here on the street. They don't think it go down like that. It go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. If they don't like you and they scared to do something to yourself, they'll let somebody else do it. Especially up there in the mountains, man. Them dudes up there in the mountains, them racists up there, they super racist. They don't even like the gangs, but they know the gangs run that stuff up there in the mountains because that's where they send them all to. So they'll work with the gangs even though they don't like them. They don't even like none of them because of your skin color. But they'll pit you against each other. Because if they don't like you and they can't really don't really want to mess with you or do anything to you, then they'll sick the gangs on you. They'll tell the gangs, look, man, y'all go do this to him or something, man. We gonna leave y'all alone. We ain't gonna bother y'all. You know, y'all can jump on it. We ain't even gonna shoot y'all. Just get out the way when we say get down. We gonna shoot them. Yeah, they do stuff like that. They do stuff like that, real stuff like that, with people's lives, man. And it's crazy, and it's really rampant up there in the mountains, man. It's really rampant up in there in the mountains. They be negotiating and doing all types of stuff for them gangs, man. Your life truly be on the line when you up in them joints like that. So I can understand what he's talking about for real.
Committed Muslim. Committed. Not one of them cans that say they Muslims and ain't. He was the one that he learned Arabic. He can speak Arabic and all that stuff. He was a committed Muslim, and they killed him. You know, so this is the type of institution I was in. And so I'm fighting my own battles. You know, I'm fighting for everybody. And I know a whole lot of shit, man. I know shit. And they keep fucking with me out here. All this old bullshit, like telling people I'm a serial rapist and knowing I ain't, trying to cause me mayhem. Keep fucking with me. I'll shut you down, brother. I know some shit on that prison shit. They can have the FBI, everybody go right up in Franklin, shut all that shit down. I know some shit. You know, I know some serious shit, but I, keep my mouth shut. Cause like I said, I ain't with the red shit, right? But I'm a motherfucker fight battles, and like I told you, when I fight to win, and I'll fight you any way I can fight you as long as I get a win out of it.
Hey, man, Fleece might get a call from the FBI, man. Fleece, you might get a call from the FBI, man, because the things he's saying, I mean, you know, I believe 100% there's some truth to it. You know, like I said, you just can't do 40 years, and you can't do 40 years in an environment like that and don't see super corruption. You know what I'm saying? Super foul play, skullduggery, larceny is in there. So I know he know, you know, so for him to speak on it, and like I say, he probably know names, dates, places, and everything. That's how Bo is. Bo remember all of that stuff. You know, names, dates, places. So he definitely probably got some stuff that can get open up a whole can of worms. So whether he gonna do it or not, I don't know. But you know, he using the same philosophy like I told y'all, man. When you fight, man, you know, or when you drowning, you gonna use anything to stay afloat, man. You fighting, a win is a win, man. You know, your objective when you fighting is to preserve life, to make sure you stay alive, and you got to do that by any means necessary. Yeah, by any means necessary. If you got to stay alive. So yeah, but he talking some serious stuff right here though, man. It can cause some trouble for him and a whole lot of other people.
So if you motherfuckers keep out there trying to fight me and tell these lies on me and shit, I won't put you out there, bro. I will shut that whole institution down. They will be going in getting motherfuckers, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So watch your goddamn mouth.
Let me ask you one more question. You told me when you was in there so long, you developed patience. So when you got into it with somebody, instead of you doing something to them right then and there, you would kind of wait for them to get into it with somebody else.
Yeah, see, that's the prison way. You know, like, you get skilled in fighting. I'm a skilled fighter. I fight by strength. A lot of people, I ain't never lost a fight. I had thousands of them. You probably say, oh, you full of shit. Nah, thousands. I fight with a strategy, bro. I fight to win. I don't fight fair. None of that shit, right? So in prison, you develop that skill, right? You know, it's a fight skill. You develop how to fight, right? Like, if I wanted to kill a motherfucker, if I feel you done did something that bad that is deserving of your life being taken, I'm not gonna just out of uncontrollableness run up on you and start swinging and stab. No, I'm play it off.
That's what I try to tell y'all, man. That's in prison. That's called rock you to sleep. That's why I say you ain't never safe. Now, see, in my philosophy, if it get to the point where it's gonna get physical or it do get physical, you cannot be around me no more. You cannot be around, because people will do that. That's why people get to arguing or they have missed words. You got to choose your words wisely, because if you say the wrong thing, you can't stay around me because I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So if I say certain things to a dude, I already know what to say out of my mouth. If I say certain things, I already mean war. You know what I'm saying? It's right now. Let's get it. You know, and if you don't respond, then you still got to go, because I done already, you know, disrespected you to the utmost. Now I don't even feel, you know, safe around you. I don't know, you might try to, you know, run up on me when I'm coming out the shower, or, you know, sneak at me when I'm on the phone or something. So I don't feel safe around you. So I'm not gonna say anything out of my mouth to the degree that I know that, you know, you might retaliate. If I go that far, I'm already going all the way, and you got to get away from me, because you ain't gonna rock me to sleep or catch me when I'm slipping and all, none of that, because it happens in prison. I know a lot of dudes done lost their life like that. I know a lot of dudes done got, you know, scarred for life like that, thinking, oh, it's all over, man, it's good, okay, don't worry about it. That's one of the worst things you could say in prison, to get in a heated argument with somebody and say, okay, don't worry about it. You know, that's just like basically saying, oh, I got you. Oh, I got you. When I catch you, I got you. No, man. That's why you don't just get in a whole lot of arguments in prison. All them youngins do that in there. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you can't say out your mouth to a man, and he's going to accept apology. And even more so in prison. You just can't do it. You know what I'm saying? And these youngins come in there with reckless mouths, and they end up with buck nakeds in their mouth because they don't know what to say out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because they coming in off the street with that. popping off. And man, you can't do that. You talk to a man with a certain level of respect. If you demand respect, you got to give respect. If somebody get disrespectful out their mouth, then it is what it is. But certain things you can't say out your mouth to a grown man and then say, all right, I'm sorry. No, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? It don't work that way.
Brother, I'm sorry. You know, you was right. And I'm going to sit back. It might take 2-3 months. But I'm going to wait until I see him get into a big argument with...
Playing wordscapes only 10 minutes a day.
That's the fake out right there. That's the fake out right there. That's rocking them to sleep right there. Right there. He gonna wait till he get in an argument with somebody else to make it look like it ain't him. If something go down, it ain't him. If something go down, it's not him. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the blame to go. He wanted the blame to go on somebody else. But I'm different. I'm not gonna stay around you if it got to that point. I don't want to be around you. I ain't gonna feel safe around you. I'm gonna be looking at you funny every time you move, every time you breathe. If you walk and your footsteps sound different, I want to know what's going on, cause I done seen it. I done seen it, man. You know, that's dudes will get you, man. They'll get you when you least expect it.
He got in the argument with, that's who's gonna get the blame. That's the type of motherfucker I am. That's how I fight. Nasty. Because you know why? Because anybody that fights me gonna fight me nasty. Do you actually think if a motherfucker fight me with they even fist fight, do you think that if I hit the ground, they gonna stop? They gonna stomp the shit out of me.
What I tell y'all, in prison, man, I'm telling y'all, he dropping game on stuff that I done already told y'all, TVP. That's one, you cannot go down in a fight in prison. You got to stay up on your feet, man. If you go down, man, it ain't no telling what's gonna happen to you. And if you looking for mercy in prison, you in the wrong place. You in the wrong place, man. You in the wrong, cause dudes gonna try to shine on you if they get in a physical altercation with you, and they gonna try to shine even more if they get the ups on you because they know everybody else looking. So it's not just about you no more. It's the message that they trying to send to the masses. Like, if you want to mess with me, this is what you gonna get. Yeah, if you got a beef with me, this is how savage I'm gonna be. This is how ruthless I'm gonna be. This is how unmerciful I'm gonna be. That's the message that you got to send to the masses to keep dudes off you. So if you go down, man, you on your own. You know what I'm saying? You on your own. If you get hurt, if you get late, you on your own. You got to be able to try to, like I say, you got to try to win at all costs, man. You cannot lose in prison because losses can cost you your life. You know what I'm saying? Period. It can cost you your life. You know, and then if you even survive and get stomped out and beat up real bad, and you know, or the Bethlehem put in you a couple of times and you survive, the first time you get in an argument or disagreement with somebody, the first thing they're gonna say, man, get out my face, man. I just seen, man, Fleece just punished you last year. You know, that's what's coming at you. So, you know, it's a double-edged sword, man. It's crazy, but it's real life what he's talking.
I don't care if I die or not. They don't even know if I'm gonna die or not. So when I know my life is in jeopardy, and a motherfucker come to me to fight, and I fought a lot of motherfuckers that I know pound for pound, they would have smoked my ass, right? If I fought the way that they fight.
Yeah.
But I play them all, catch them with their back, turn out, bust their goddamn head. You ain't gonna get a fight, you gonna get a loss. You ain't gonna get swing a goddamn punch. I can whoop any motherfucker. If I fight.
Yeah, Fleece ain't playing no games, man. I'm telling you. He ain't playing no games, man. This is the art of war. It's the art of war. You win by any cost. Period. He said he can whoop anybody if he fight the way he fight. And you know what I'm saying? Who gonna fight by another man's rules? This ain't no professional. This ain't professional prize fighting or nothing. This is survival of the fittest, man. This is win the fight and live or lose and die. It ain't no rules in that, man. You gotta do what you gotta do to survive. So, yeah, it ain't no fair fighting in prison. So get that out your head. It's good that you got some fighting skills. Even if you got professional fighting skills, that's just good. It's just gonna help you survive. But you can rest assured you fighting for your life every time you get in a fight in prison. because it's the potential to lose your life. There's no rules. It ain't like somebody gonna stop it. It ain't like, say, oh, he had enough, or no, it ain't no rule. And you use whatever. So it ain't no rules, man.
My way. So in the penitentiary, man, you see a lot of shit going on in there, man. And like I said, there's a lot of corrupt shit went on in that prison, and I stood up against it. And that's why it cost me a lot of time. And that's why when I came out, all these motherfuckers are saying all this shit about me, man. I ain't got nothing but love for motherfuckers out here, man. And right here in Louisville, as people here in Louisville, even when I came out of penitentiary, I'm feeding motherfuckers out here, man. Homeless people and shit, man. Giving them showers and shit. Feeding them, clothing them. I know what type of man I am, right? I feel like booty. I don't understand it.
Fleece man was doing good, man. He was doing good. He had me going. I was like, okay, Fleece trying to help the people, man. He doing what he doing, He trying to help the community, a lot of people, man, when they come out and they been through what they been through, man, they see, the skullduggery in there, the larceny, the savagery in there, man. You respect life, man. You respect life, and then when you get this freedom that we get out here, it's like you appreciate it a little bit more. Not to say people out here don't appreciate it, but when you seen the other side, when you seen how ugly and nasty it can get, then you appreciate it a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, let's do it. So I'm like, okay, please feed the community. He still like what he like. You know what I'm saying? He went straight to that. I'm like, okay, yeah, he threw me off a little bit, but go ahead and talk your talk, please.
Maybe that's because that was my first time I ever, it's sad, man, that you put a child in the penitentiary, and my first piece of ass is from a man, bro. I remember the first time I come, it was in a man's butt. Because I'm a child, I'm a juvenile in the penitentiary, man. And I come, I almost cried, bro. Tears came out my eyes, I shook from head to toe, man. It felt good as a motherfucker. And then, but I couldn't be consistent with that, because I'm fighting all the time. Like I said, I couldn't hold a relationship. I couldn't do shit. The only thing I could do is fight, man. So I gave all that shit up. But the fact that I did do it, oh man, when I did it, I wrote and told my mama and my daddy about it. My sisters and brother, I called them and told them. And my daddy showed them letters that I wrote them telling him, man, I keep it 100 with a motherfucker, bro. I know what I done in his life, man.
Let's jump on something else real quick before we close this.
Man, you gotta respect that, man. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to agree with it, but you gotta respect it, man. Because how many people in your life gonna give you a 100? They gonna tell you the truth. Man, say he wrote his mama and daddy and told him what was going on. The man said he liked what he liked, and he said keep it 100, man. You just gotta respect it, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect it. Even if you don't agree with it, you gotta respect it, man. That Fleece gonna give it to you like he got that on, like he don't care. He gonna give it to you like he ain't tripping. Just what it is. He said a very profound thing in that statement too, man. He said, I know what I done in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? He know what he done in his lifetime, and he at peace with that.
Yeah. What do you think about technology? You was gone so long, and I know y'all get the opportunity to use some, I guess, phones and stuff down there in prison. Computers? Do y'all have computers?
I had every motherfucking thing they had out of there. That's how.
said he was bossed up in there, man. He said he was bossed up in there, man. And hey, man, hey. If nothing else, man, the man is giving y'all some good information, man. You know, it's information you can use or disregard, but for the most part, man, like I say, he letting you know what type of life prison life is. You know what I'm saying? And more so his life, but his life and how prison life is. Because he giving you the corruption, he giving you the skullduggery, the larceny, this, that, and the third. His personal preference of what he like himself personally in there is just part of the story. The story part in whole is prison life. Prison life, that's the whole story. He just, you know, a footnote in it, so how he lived, how he carried it, how his trials and tribulations was. But the whole overall thing about his interviews is you know what type of life is going on in prison. And this is the story, man, if you really, you know, paying attention to what's going on, man. So, you know, like I say, I respect him just for his honesty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of things he's saying. There's some very, very teachable moments for some young people if they take the time, stop and listen to it. Because if you, like I say, you got to choose this life. You got to choose this life, but you got to know what you choose. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like pick a door, this door, that door, and you don't know what's behind the door. He telling you what's behind the door. He giving it to you. He painting a picture. 33 years of prison stories right here is telling you what's behind the door. You got door number 1, you got door number 2. Door number 1 is this freedom you got out here that's going to come with a little trouble, little hard times, little struggles, and this, that, and the third. That's just life. Door number 2, whole nother world, bro, that you might not come out of, that you might not survive, you know, that you might can't endure. So that's the choices. And that's why them pictures need to be painted, man. So, you know, salute to him, man, and salute to Hustle Spirit, man, for doing what they do, man. And salute to who sent me the clip or told me to go watch that one. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Talk to me, I talk back. Fleece is letting you know what's going on, man. To me, like I say, man, he dropping good game. It's a blessing in every lesson, man. And, you know, like I say, the blessing is, man, it don't stop neither, man. You know what I'm saying? Them demons will follow you out here, man. They will. They'll be in your head, man. You got to fight them back just like you had to fight them back in there. Only difference is out here, man, you got a little bit more wiggle room to, you know, get some support and be around loved ones. And you ain't got to be around that type of energy all day. But, you know, the blessing is, man, like I say, Fleece keep giving you good jewels, man. Good jewels. And the blessing is he survived to give them to you. Because a lot of people die with those secrets, man. A lot of people die with those truths. A lot of people die without being able to, you know, give back. You know what I'm saying? And if nothing else, man, that information is valuable to young people. Very valuable to young people because it can change their whole course in life. You understand? So, salute. Anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. Big love to TBP Nation. Hopefully, y'all come over there and rock with me in the morning, man, on Instagram, on the Morning Mud. I'm going to try to figure out how to connect it to Facebook as well. So, just stay tuned, man. We're a work in progress. We trying to get it done, though. But salute to everybody who tapped in. Salute to everybody who follow me. Everybody who with this movement, man. We out here, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And bang, 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 boom. Duck them hooks. Am I getting a little faster? Let me know now. Bang.
The banking special. Yeah. Pure deliciousness. Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.